Hey guys, and welcome back to Movie Talk. Hey guys, and today we're talking some Avengers 4. Let's do this. So in this video, I'm just going to be discussing how I want them to do Avengers 4, how I think they should do Avengers 4. So it's time to discuss how I want them to do Avengers 4. Let's get into it. So a lot of people think that Avengers 4 will be like right after Infinity War. Now, I wouldn't really like that. I think it would be extremely awesome to see like a few years later, maybe 1 or 2 years later, like after Infinity War, that Avengers 4 takes place. With, I think that would be a pretty cool idea with a time jump. So I think that's what they should do with how to start the movie off. And also, I wanted like an updated team-up shot like the one in the Avengers, but a new version of it, kind of like this edit here, which looks really, really cool, and that's what I think I would love to have as like the team-up shot. Now, here's another interesting theory regarding Doctor Strange. I think Doctor Strange was amazing in Infinity War, but there was that one scene when where they were on Titan, and he was just like, his head was going crazy, and he said that he said the thing that, there were like a lot of, different battles that they had about with Thanos, and only one of them they won. So I think, and then right afterwards, he basically gives Thanos the Time Stone. Now, I don't think he just gave the Time Stone to save Tony's life. That doesn't suit Doctor Strange. I don't think he would do like something like that. So, now, what I think it is, like the bunch of timelines he saw where they only won one of the battles. I think that one battle they won was where Doctor Strange gave Thanos the Time Stone, if you understand that. So, if Doctor Strange hadn't given Thanos the Time Stone, they basically, they would have lost. So, the only timeline that he saw where they would win was the one where he gave Thanos the Time Stone, which is why he did that. I think that would be a pretty cool thing to see. Now, this photo was leaked of Jeremy Renner, who plays Hawkeye. Now, this does look pretty cool. I like his new look, but if you look closely on his boots, that color scheme is the color scheme of Ronin. And if you don't know who Ronin is, he's a character from the comics who Clint Barton has been Ronin in the comics. So I really, really hope he becomes Ronin in Avengers 4, because it would be so awesome to just see him, and it would really add something to Hawkeye's character. As it's no secret, Hawkeye is my least favorite Avenger. So I think it would really add a lot more to Hawkeye's character, and I think it would make me like him a lot more. And if you look at the suit or the boots that Jeremy Renner is wearing, and Ronin's boots in the comics, this looks like almost identical. This is like pretty much a confirmation that he will take up the mantle of Ronin. And of course, in Infinity War, we had a lot of deaths, so I just wanted to say real quick, out of all those deaths, which ones I want to come back and which ones I want to stay dead. Now, firstly, let's start off with Peter Parker, who, of course, he should come back. I mean, he's Spider-Man. He can't just die like that. If he doesn't come back, I mean, he does. He does. Of course he comes back. He's Spider-Man. So, yeah, Peter Parker definitely should come back. Heimdall should stay dead because, I mean, if he comes back to life, he has nothing to do. There's no reason for him to come back to life, so Heimdall should definitely stay dead. Loki should also stay dead. I mean, as much as I love Loki's character, he's just faked his death too many times. He's just faked his deaths too many times, and I think he should stay dead, because if he comes back, it would really just be stupid. So he should definitely stay dead. Doctor Strange 100% come back. I mean, his second movie has already been confirmed, and he may even be getting a second movie. So Doctor Strange 100% come back. And then there is Gamora, who should stay dead. Now, if she just got dusted like the others, I would say she should come back. But she didn't. Her death was, in my opinion, her death was just too sad to have her come back to life. which is why she's here. If she just got dusted like the others, then fine, she should come back, but her death was too sad to have her come back. So, sorry, Gamora, you're staying dead. Vision, again, he was personally killed by Thanos. There's no reason for him to come back. There's nothing to do if he comes back, so, and I feel like his death was also a little bit too sad for him to come back, so Vision should stay dead. Bucky Barnes 100% come back. I think he should become the new Captain America after Steve dies, because he just works better to become the new Captain America. I'll talk about it later, but yeah, he should come back. And then there's Falcon, who I think should die. Now, what I was trying to say before was I think Bucky works better as like a sidekick and to take over as the new Captain America for Steve, just because they have been friends for so long, like since the 40s, 1940s, which is insane. Of course, they've not really been friends for that long, but yeah, but I think Bucky just works better and is just a better character than Falcon. But Falcon, of course, is a great character, but I feel like there's not that much more for Falcon to do. Groot should 100% come back because he's funny and he's so adorable. Black Panther, of course, he's coming back, just like Doctor Strange and Spider-Man. All of the three of them have sequels confirmed. Of course, he's coming back. He is like the future of the MCU, along with Spider-Man and Doctor Strange. He has to come back, and if he doesn't, I really don't know what they're doing, but 100% come back. And then there is Wanda, who I think should stay dead, because if she comes back to life, again, I feel like there's nothing for her to do, because, like, Vision's dead, so I don't think there's anything for her to do if she comes back. Now, then there's Drax, who I think should stay dead. Now, I know a lot of people are probably going to hate me for this, but Drax is really, really funny, but, you know, well, here's the thing. His whole goal is to kill Thanos, because Thanos killed his family, and now that in Avengers 4, they're probably gonna kill Thanos, but after that, there's nothing for Drax to do, which is why I think he should stay dead. Star-Lord, I mean, he's the leader of the Guardians. He's probably one of the funniest characters in the MCU. 100% comeback. And then there is Janet Van Dyne, who died in Ant-Man and the Wasp. When in the post-credit scene, when, you know, they sent the guy, what's his name, Scott Lang, into the quantum realm, she should 100% stay alive, because, you know, she just came out of the quantum realm. There's no reason for her to just die right away. She just came out. Hank Pym died at the same time as, Janet, and I think he should also come back, because Michael Douglas. And Hope Van Dyne, I think, should come back, because, I mean, Ant-Man 3 is probably coming, and we need these three guys there, or guys and girls there, to just be there, because they're part of these Ant-Man movies, and you can't just take them all away. So, in my opinion, all of those three people should, be revived. Sif, if you asked me a year ago if I wanted her to die or live, I would say live, definitely, because I think they should have made Sif the main love interest for the Dark World and Ragnarok, but they're not doing that. Sif just completely disappeared. But yeah, if you had asked me a year ago, I'd say she should definitely come back, but now, I really don't see any reason for her to come back. She doesn't have any purpose. A year ago, I would have said she should definitely come back, but no. Betty Ross, no. Again, a year ago, I would have said she should have come back, but now, no. I don't see any purpose for her. And then they're trying to make Black Widow Hulk's love interest anyway, so there's no reason for her to come back. Now, I think the guys who I just listed who should come back probably in either the end of the second act or the beginning of the third act. I think would be great to see them come back. Now, there's this theory about, when Thanos snapped his fingers, all of the people that died went into the Soul Stone. I think that's a pretty cool idea, and like the Avengers, maybe in 4, their plan could be like how to get them out of the Soul Stone or something. And I think maybe, of course, in the end of the second act or the beginning of the third act would be cool to see them come out there. Now here is who I think should kill Thanos, or at least defeat Thanos in Avengers 4. I do think he should be killed though, because if he isn't killed and is just locked up somewhere, that would really, really be stupid. But here's who I think should kill him. And then we have Nebula, who I really hope she plays a big part in Avengers 4. She is one of the Avengers or one of the heroes that didn't die when Thanos snapped his fingers. So I really hope she plays like a really, really big part in Avengers 4, because she is Thanos' only surviving daughter, and she did play a huge part in the Infinity Gauntlet comic. So I think in the final scene, basically, when the Avengers are fighting Thanos, they rip the Infinity Gauntlet off of him, and basically Nebula takes it on, and Nebula wears the Infinity Gauntlet, and her body just fries, and she falls to the ground, and her body just destroys, like in the comics. And Thanos just says, "You were always the dumb one." I would love a moment like that. I think that would be the highlight of the movie for me. Now I think it should be either Tony or Steve. Preferably Tony, because, I mean, Thanos has been in Tony's head for like so long, and I just really want to see Tony deliver the final blow to Thanos, and this time I just want to see him go for the head. I just want to, just to please fans, just have Tony go for the head, have him like blast Thanos in the head with his Iron Man suit, and Thanos just falls to the ground. Maybe, oh, I have a cool idea, I'll say it later. Now, I think Steve would also be pretty cool to see, but I just really want Tony to do it, because Tony, he started off the MCU, Thanos has been in his head for so long, and I think Tony would just work a lot better than Steve would. I don't really want to see Thor kill him, because, I mean, I think, first of all, I think it should be either Tony or Steve, because I feel like they are just more iconic characters than Thor, and Thor already had his chance in Infinity War. I mean, he fought Thanos, and it would really be redundant and repetitive if he was the one to deliver the final blow to Thanos in the Avengers 4, because I really wouldn't like that. I think it should be either Steve or Tony. And I don't want Captain Marvel to do it either, kill Thanos, because at this point in time we just met Captain Marvel, so no, not her either. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please be sure to drop a like. I would appreciate it very much, and share this video with your friends. Also, please subscribe if you like the content I put out, and leave a comment on what you thought about the video, and my Instagram is in the description if you want to follow it. And that's about all I have to say. Thank you so much for watching, and bye.